What's going on, team? It's Friday the 29th of August, and obviously we just came to the chart. So today what I'm going to be doing is just breaking down some of the setups that I actually took throughout this week and what made me take. Obviously, a day or 2 days ago I did break down the US tariff. If you watch the previous video, where I said I'm breaking down the dough, what's going to happen for this week, and which is exactly what happened for the week. Obviously, so the chart, you can actually identify this is the chart that we broke down. And for this week I took 2 trades, and all those that have been on the copy trading, they managed to benefit from it. If you haven't gotten joined the copy trading, if you have a minimum capital of 300 or so, you can join my copy trading. You just have to join my Telegram channel and reach out to me around inside my Telegram channel, obviously. So as we broke down on the previous video, if you haven't watched, go and watch it right now. We did, as the week began, we actually identified that price had given us 3 levels of rise. Obviously, we had level 1 consolidation. Let me put the H4 so this looks a bit more clear. We had level 1 consolidation, we had level 2 consolidation, and then essentially we had our level 3. And on our level 3, as we began the week on Tuesday, on Monday we were dropping actually, and we identified that okay, the next possible move that we want to see is for price to come up here to this reversal zone and reverse from that point, giving us that information that we actually look for. You guys have to actually notice that these guys, they have the same move. The only thing that changes is the timings and also the sessions. So they change the timing and the session just to keep you confused. That's why you guys actually can't actually find out these things. But if you actually know, if you do enough back testing and if you have enough knowledge, you'll actually be able to identify these setups. So obviously they gave us 3 levels of rise. Now we know that after 3 levels of rise, we're now expecting reversal. But you can't just execute it. With that reversal, you can also ride that reversal. Obviously, we had our first leg of the W formation. It went up. We had our second leg of the W formation. So as we dive a little bit deeper, let's go to the 15 minutes. I like the 15 minutes because it's close to the real action, right? It's really close to the real action, and there's not a lot of noise. So the 15 minutes is the perfect time frame for me. So obviously, as we saw that price came down here, we were expecting that stop hand to the low. We got that stop hand to the low, and as price was reversing, we saw that our EMA fired over here, or signal. We enter. Sometimes we enter. We don't really rely on EMAs like that. I was actually late. Usually I just like to execute off of this somewhere around here, but I was late. But I was like, no, I cannot miss this move, as I was sure that price was going to come all the way up here. Obviously, from that point right there, price shot the entry signal. We ended up entering over here, hitting our TP right here, and our stop was below that candle over here. And another setup that we actually missed was the next day. We had a beautiful Asian session, well compiled. Probably a lot of traders got trapped over here, and what they did was they hit the low at the beginning of the London, and then at the end of the London they hit the low for a second time, giving us that beautiful W pattern again for a second time, giving us a second entry. But I actually missed out on this one. So with that being said, we then waited for price to come over here, and we had this actually proper confirmation, because if you come closer you can actually identify that price actually gave us that stop hand to the high. You can see 1 push, 2 push, 3 push to the high, and from that 3 push you can see how when candle closed over here, and the second candle, that's when I decided to execute my trade, targeting at first the Asian low. However, I let it ride a little bit as I moved my stops. I ended up closing over here. So this is how I actually executed this setup on US 30. As you can see, this strategy really can work on US 30, really can work on a different number of pairs. And if you really invest your time, and obviously I did share a lot of relevant knowledge on the ebook, which you can also get access to, and which comes with a lot of benefits as well. Like I'll be doing a one-on-one call at least once a week if you, for the ebook users. So you can check out my website as well and acquire the ebook and reach out to me. It can be on Telegram, or you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, and then I'll definitely give you guys access to the ebook. And with that being said, this is it, guys. I wanted to make this quick and short, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.